You're such an asshole.
So I'm just killing the video because I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to choose to not be angry. And that's October's original. One of my audience, hey, October originals of Cappy, because I'm not dealing with the dumb questions or the people who don't know it's a paid service. Anyway, I have been meaning to talk about this for years, but I haven't gotten to it. I'll explain. Let me explain to you, young boys, what will happen. You will inevitably become excellent. You will achieve. And you're going to get into a long-term relationship with a girl. Might even be a loving woman, a good woman, a quality. Could be the best woman in the world, or maybe just a long-term relationship. Whatever. It's going to be a quality gal, and you're going to realize there is no perfect woman. There's always a deal breaker. There's always a catch. And standard issue comes standard in all the models of women is women are going to nag. Speculate why that is. I think that all women want to have children on an unconscious genetic level. Some women don't want to have kids. I'm not questioning those that don't want. I mean, I think at some level, because so many women have existed before, they've dealt with children. And unless you put a child in front of them, doesn't even have to be their own. Go steal one. I'm kidding. Don't steal one. They'll get you in trouble. But they got bullets that need to be fired out of this gun. And by God, if you don't put a target in front of them, they're going to shoot them at you. And there's going to be your girlfriend will go from this hot, sexy gal that you want to bang to this nagging mother where you're like, will you please shut the fuck up? What? About stuff you tell a child. Don't put that there. Don't do this. Don't do that. And what women, and you could argue all you want. Go ahead. You're going to waste your time with this. You could sit there and explain, look, excuse me. Didn't we meet after I was like, I met when, we met when I was like 33 years old. I had survived without you, excelled even, and excelled to the point you found me irresistible and want nothing more than to be with me. And yet you're telling me I'm doing the dishes wrong or some other truly stupid and petty thing that why? What is it? What's wrong with you? Do you need a child? Go here. Here's some kids. I just stole this one from the street. Sounds horrible. Annoy this thing. Tell this thing what to do. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. And I'm not joking. You got to nip that in the butt. It's standard issue. You have to open up the what do they call it? Not the circuit. The fuse box in the car and pull that one out. You just and the way you pull it, I say, I don't accept. If you could do this early on, you could do it once you get the car. You could open that up immediately. You can even have the dealer remove it for you. But you do it by going right up to the girl, say, "You will never nag me. You will never tell me what to do. I'm a full-grown adult, and actually, I'm more successful than you are. So, don't want to hear it. And if you need to nag or tell or instruct somebody what to do, go find a child." And they might try. They don't control it, guys. They don't control it. You nip it right in the bud. Say, you nag me one more time, I'm gone. And then they get back into reality. Oh, you're not a little 4-year-old child. You're a full-grown adult male who's more successful than I've ever been or ever will be. You've survived great without me this entire time. Matter of fact, I have mommy and daddy helping me this entire time, and you supported yourself. How utterly foolish me to tell you what to do on any truly minor and petty things. My girl won't do that to me. Oh, foolish man. Foolish boy. Anyway, the whole point is you nip it right in the bud. And sometimes it's masked. It's masked for your own good, especially health. Right? This is one where the GF they say, I read somewhere, they say, remember, they say, and what a lot, not all, but a lot of women are going to nag you about your health. Now, ladies, in addition to shutting the fuck up, Here's what I want you to sit and think. Guarantee I guarantee you this, all right? Unless your husband is like going full down that diabetic railroad track and train, unless he's morbidly obese, you nagging your husband, boyfriend, significant other about his health is worse than it will, whatever he does. Let's say you successfully nag him to doing the health improvement you want him to do, it will still not overcome the damage you did to him by nagging. See what I'm saying? In other words, I would love to pay. Well, no, I would not love to pay. I want to be a Democrat. I would love to have somebody else, not me, pay there to be a study, which I ended up finding. So I guarantee you, ladies, there is no positive benefit today. Even if you nag them about the health, okay? Which there be healthy consequences to that. It still's in that loss. When you nag them about petty ass bullshit, I guarantee you it drives them to an early grave. And maybe that's deep down inside what you want, but there is no reason to nag. And guys, you just don't tolerate it. Two of the greatest words you can use early on in a relationship is shut the fuck up. That's a good midnight run reference. That's not two words. It's called shut up. No. You're no. And a lot, it's very so you don't notice it at first, but it sounds like a bird chirping. That's it. And you say, shut up. I'm an adult. If you need a child, go steal one from the street. Otherwise, get the fuck out of the house. And I'm like 98% serious about that one. Like, and if you don't stop, you will get the fuck out of this house. Which is why it's always good to have that conversation up front. No, I'm not getting married. No, I'm not having kids. We're not going to cohabitate. I do not tolerate nagging. If you need a little child to nag or harp on, go find one. I'm not it. And the second you do, you're gone. That's the easiest and fairest. But it is so common. And some are worse than others, obvious. Sometimes like, yes, okay. They all do it. But I don't know if you want to hear me out, ladies, you want to hear me out, okay? How about you don't nag? Huh? Crazy idea. Because it doesn't do anything and it only makes it worse. But shh, 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 shh. Don't nag. Well, but he didn't do it. Shh, 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 shh. Don't nag. Cappy, do you honestly think they're going to for a second? No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm just pointing out. Well, here we go from the Independent, which is not exactly, from 2014, nagging could drive men to an early grave, study suggests. I love how something that is so factual, so patently logical, could drive, could, and then study suggests? No, it does. What do you mean could and suggest? People who have stressful social relationships up to 3 times more likely to die prematurely, with men worse affected. People who are frequently nagged and put upon by family and friends are more likely to die during middle age, and men are most at risk. No shit, really. Wait a minute. Oh, I just saw. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hang on. I got to take a note. An advertisement just came up. Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. Okay. Individuals who regularly experience stress in their relationships with their partner, children, family, friends, and neighbors are 2 to 3 times more likely to die prematurely, according to new research. The study, carried out by scientists at the University of Copenhagen and published in the Journal of Epidemiology Community Health, also found that unemployed men are most at risk of going to an early grave. Men are thought to have more significant. Whoa, where's this? Men are thought to have more significant, be more significantly affected, as they tend to keep problems bottled up and have weaker support networks than women. That's why you don't bottle it up. That's why you have that shut up conversation early and often. And you just left like, no, ain't gonna. I would love to say be as cool as Rhinestone, but ain't no one got that Jedi mind trick down where you just got utter Jedi Zen. You're like, oh, that's so cute. Why don't you cry and go away now? It's just, I envy Ryan. Scientists studied data from 9,875 men and women between the ages of 36 and 52. All were asked questions about their everyday social relationships. 11 years later, 196 women, 4%, 226 men, 6%, had died. Nearly half the deaths were from cancer, while heart disease, liver disease, accidents, and suicide also contributed. Researchers analyzed the connection between recurring arguments and general worry in relationships and mortality versus age, gender, living arrangements, and employment status, also taken into account. It was found that people who had reported frequent worries and demands from a partner had a 50 to 100% increase mortality risk, while those who experienced regular conflicts with any type of relationship had 2 to 3 times the increased mortality risk. Having an argument every now and then is fine, but having it all the time seems dangerous. No kidding. Really? Glad we got a study on this. Said Reiki Lund, an associate professor of medical sociology at the University of Copenhagen. Wow. Just pop-ups, guys. You can't see it. Worrying about people is a character of loving them. No, nagging is just evil. It's cowardly and evil. It's just when it takes up all your time that it's unhealthy. About 1 in 10 participants in the study said the partners of children were a frequent source of worry or placed excess demands on them. 6% said other relatives placed a burden on 2% cited friends. Ba 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 ba. There you go. There you go. I'm against nagging more on a principled level. Like, nah, I'm not going to tolerate it. But ladies, if you want, ladies, if you can, how about you choose the policy not to nag, you support? There was this, it was, I know it was TV show, but Storage Wars. There was the young couple, and I don't know if it was an act, but man, didn't seem like an act. She was always nagging that guy, and he said this great thing. He's like, you support, you be quiet, you support or be quiet. Support or shut up. There is no getting in my way. There's no nagging. And she said, beep, 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 beep. Like, oh, God. Just, you don't tolerate it. Look, Cappy, they're not going to listen. I know. That's why you don't tolerate it. Like, what did you? No, I'll be doing it that way. The chore argument, you never have that chore argument. Like, oh, okay, you do the dishes that way, or I'm doing the dishes this way, and you're going to be quiet about it. And if it really bothers you that much, I'm doing the dishes the wrong way. Only you precious girls could think there's a wrong way to do dishes. You're so cute. Are those the big problems in your life? Well, you can do the dishes. Oh, what we got? We got 2 here. Preamble to Australian test. Yep, we got a preamble. And Garrett Howard, 10 generous dollars, finally decided to stop working completely to focus on an engineering degree. Will take out slightly extra in loans, 30,000 to not work, but no biggie since guys my age take 57 out for a pickup. Thanks, Cap. Yeah, no, you're way better off getting a degree in engineering than you are a pickup truck. Absolutely. The days where cars became more expensive than in-state tuition. Yeah, cars a little overvalued. All right, there you guys go. All right, more on the way. We'll see. Oh, link below. The book of numbers analyzing the ROI on the pursuit of women. I know you guys think there's a beautiful unicorn girl out there. No. Well, there might be, but she's going to nag you. That's not how you put air in the tires. I've never had that one. Thankfully, my girl's been very, very minimal, but I've been a very adamant about like, yeah, is that a complaint? Is that a complaint?
Why? You can't do that on the windows. You're not washing the windows right.
Oh, what a privileged little life you have. How impressed you women must be that the biggest concern you have right now is somebody's using the wrong window washer. All right, I'll see you guys later, Toodles.